Hey there. So, let's go ahead and give this a shot. Okay. So this is Wrath of the Righteous. We're going to do a custom character. Because of course we are. How about now? Is it better? I hope it's better. Oh, cool. We have access to Kingmakers, too. Just a second. I think my mom just got home. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Give me 1 second. How about now? Is that better? I'm at about 50% reduction of the game audio. How do I sound now? Can you hear me okay? I hope you can. I really don't want to have to keep messing with these settings every time. It's getting kind of annoying, and I know that you're not... I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know no one is, but I'm getting really sick of having to constantly mess with it. I'm currently talking right now. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Interesting. Mutagens. Adaptive physiology. Shape changer. Damn, that's a cool ability. Not what we're going for, but fucking cool. Okay, cool. Okay, and those are the prestige classes. Elemental Patron, Elemental Ray. But I lose a Hex, which I kind of like. Magnus Hexcrafter. So recreate which hexes? That's cool. At level 4, I get hexes. Major hex. Sorry, I know this really isn't that important. I just find it interesting to look through all this stuff. Masters of the Horse and Hunt. Standard Witch, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with the Hex Channeler for now. We could be an Orid. We could be a Dampier, which is like an undead. Yeah?
I just want to ask, have you fed the crows?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
Yep. So we can play as a Dampier, which is like an undead, or a Kitsune. Kitsune magic. Keen senses. Agile. Change shape. Could be a tiefling. Kind of like the idea of the Kitsune, if I'm honest. Keen Kitsunes, notoriously clever and cunning, often far more than they seem. +2 to dexterity, +2 to intelligence, -1 to strength. Normal Kitsune. Keen, I think, will be good for us. Emissary. Okay, so these give us little bonuses to stuff. Person of Faith. Acolytes add persuasion and lore religion to their list of her class skills. Can also use her wisdom instead of charisma when attempting a persuasion. Intelligence instead of wisdom. Actually, I think that'd be good. A healer. Unless, what do these get me? Use magical device. Use magical device. Oh, cool. So I get a bonus spell. Guidance, light, resistance. Let's go with the Oblot healer. Because intelligence is pretty important to me. I have no idea if what I'm building is good or not, but I can hope. Okay. Combat casting. Deceitful. Deft hands. Dispel synergy. Elemental focus. Magical tail. You gain a new spell-like ability. Each usable twice per day from the following list. First time you select this feat, you'll gain Vanish 2 times a day. The second time, you'll gain Sleep 2 times a day. So on and so forth. Interesting. Persuasive. Spell penetration. Toughness. Actually, I think we're going to go with Elemental Witch. Just because if I recall correctly, that gives me a little more oomph to work with. And focus. Your spells contain. Choose an energy type. Add a +1 to difficulty on all saving throws against that energy type. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do electricity. I could have a hare familiar. Or a rabbit familiar. +2 on reflex saves, +2 on perception checks. -4. I think the additional initiative will be good for me. Elements. Electricity. And now we get to pick our spells. Inflict light wounds. Summon monster. Command will be cool. And actually enlarge person. Now we get to pick our deity. So this is who we worship. I usually go with either Desna, Gozreth, or Shailene. We'll go with Shailene today. She's the god of art and music and stuff like that. Portrait. Actually, yeah, we'll do that one. I kind of like that a little more, actually. Elements, electricity. Actually, hang on. You can use the ability to use this Ray of Destruction, dealing 1d6. Actually, hang on. I kind of like the acid idea, so we'll go with that. We'll be neutral good, which means we can still we're still a good person, but we like to get paid. I kind of like this. I wonder, eye color, we'll go with green. Tattoo. Whoa. What the heck is there? That's weird. Kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. A little bummed I don't actually get a tattoo, though. And then this will be my human form. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we'll go with the claw mark. Make it look like I got scratched by one. I honestly don't know if we'll ever use this form, though. But I mean, we'll find out. There might be a bonus to it or something. Actually, I should back up really fast. There. I kind of like that. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Nisha is just our default. Oh, this is the day. So, Farast 20 seconds. And here's our character. So, let's see what happens. Really? Um, we're just gonna take a quick look at something here. Graphics, VSync. We're gonna turn off shadow. Okay. Okay. Just let me die. Oh, crap. Crap. Because of my caps lock, everything's in reversed. I don't remember who I am. I feel like a kitsune would probably lie, because they're naturally tricksters. Because they're natural tricksters and don't like to reveal information. As a witch, I'm probably also automatically distrusted. Are you really a dragon? Thank you for trying to help me. What happened? Can I go now? So this game is actually based off a true D&D tabletop module called Wrath of the Righteous. I believe it came out in like 2010. And it is actually like 7 or 8 campaigns long. So when we played, you guys did one campaign. So imagine 7 or 8 campaigns as part of one story. So, okay, so that's zoom out, that's zoom in. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do some work. Okay, so first thing first. Take a -4 to attack rolls, but gain a +2 dodge. Cannot use her bite attack. It's a standard action. Okay, so those are scrolls. So then... spellbook. Hoorah! Character, abilities. Cool. Alright. So now we gotta kind of wander around and wants us to take part in the festival a little bit. And that's right. I can spin. Tab illuminates everything. we're going to put it to turn-based mode, because that way everyone gets a chance to shine.
Look at you guys. That's good. Looks great. You okay? Sorry, I just... We'll take a quick break. Do you mind watching me? Thanks. Martha!
Why aren't you outside?
Well, I've had a rather traumatic event come up, and
Don't look at me. Forgive me, I promise.
I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I mean, was your room always clean?
That is not the point, okay? The point is, not following through on a promise is a very big deal. I was clear about the consequences.
You're starting to sound a bit like your blog, yeah?
That's just great. It is. I've never heard it. My blog is nothing but sentimental rambling. It should never have been turned into a book.
Why do you say that?
I have to get back to the clients.
She was acting kind of rude.
Well, it's not always easy, even in public.
Mm.
Same with me, Louisa. She comes back to visit after being in France, and figure out how to be around each other again.
So, what do you do?
There's no yes, no maybe, there's only no. The thing is, Georgie, it takes time, but you don't have to make it now.
The accident
Okay.
wasn't Marky's fault. I was wearing wrong boots. But isn't she trying? I felt
Who,
so terrified of him.
who the hell is Discari?
So silly. Because not long ago, I was knocked unconscious. And when I came to,
Lend me a weapon. I'm gonna fight.
it was the most terrifying thing I have ever had to face. And then, even after I could see,
How convenient.
but I couldn't face right. And then I thought, now that the process was over, I really only got over it when I was forced to ride with him. But then he was there, and suddenly, it all just fell away. We came back to each other. So, if I can do it, so can you.
Well, that's it. That's the whole game. Character's dead. I obviously made some bad choices there.
Look, Tim, I'm late for work. I should have your truck done by tomorrow afternoon.
How what? Oh, yeah. I forgot I even owned a truck. Give me my keys.
What's going on?
He's gonna need a truck back by this afternoon.
What are you talking about?
I'm tired of waiting for you to get your act together. I'm gonna take it to my guy.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you, Ty. We had a deal. You let me down.
Tim, I just got all the parts. I'm taking time off work this afternoon to get it done. Thanks.
You okay?
When you're ready, I'll call on you.
do athletics. We're just gonna brute force it. Cool. Managed to lift the boulder. So just as a reminder, paladins are like knights that get their powers from God, or the gods they worship. I'm led by destiny. I don't know why fate has brought me here, but I feel it was not by chance. Oh shit. So, okay. Sorry, I hit a button and the screen went black, so I just wanted
There
to
are
be
three
sure.
of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Okay, this stuff I remember. Formation. Beat of the party. Formation. Okay. And then hey, we got some stuff. Cloak of Resistance. Yeah, we'll take that. Actually, hang on. Instead of that, we'll take this spear. Oh, wait, that gives me a +1 or a -1. That gives me. Okay, so I guess they both are the same. So then in that case, we'll go with the short spear because it deals more damage. See, if the penalty's the same, I might as well take the one that gives me that chance. And okay, longsword's the same.
that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far. Hang on. I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
We need to keep moving.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly.
Let's see.
Blah, blah, blah. So this is where the game is going to start teaching us how to use abilities. So my character as a spellcaster doesn't... Like, I'm not a martial character. I'm not going to be running in with blades. But... Nice. Landed the first hit. In turn. Camellia. Stabilize. Virtue. We kind of need to customize her a little bit too. So as you can see, this game is very much kind of like a game of chess. You have to figure out what you can do, what the enemy can do, and then start slowly picking away. You can use your persuasion for intimidation skill to cause your opponents to become shaken for a number of rounds. The shaken condition does not stack with other conditions. Probably won't do anything. Yeah, didn't do anything. That's fine. Ouch.
The light take you!
Really? Even Sela missed. That was a terrible shot. There we go. Is there a way? There used to be a way. Oh god, it's a giant fly. One point of damage. So we definitely need to see about figuring out a way to amp that up. Damn, it's too far. But we can cast Guidance on her, which will give her a +1 to her next attack roll. Which I'm sure will be useful, because... Booyah! See, and that's the big thing about Pathfinder, is even if you're not dealing tons of damage, you can still be of use. Like, honestly, this character is probably going to be more of a support character, just because all the spells that I'll have access to and my hexes can be pretty powerful. Oh shit. Okay, that works. Then we can move her into position. Negative energy through your touch. Try again with the acid. Ooh, critical hit. Cool.
We will be victorious.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to charge. Good. She was able to heal herself. Let's swap. Oof. This monitor lizard is tanky. Fuck. We're gonna guidance her. Good, finally. I was starting to get annoyed.
I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray!
Smite evil.
No glory without risk!
Yeah, it's neutral. I was gonna say, I don't think it's evil. So Smite Evil is really only effective on evil
The
creatures.
spirits demand your blood.
Fuck.
Forwards.
Okay, that's not working. Man, how much health does this thing have? 23 hit points. So, I mean, that's not a ton, but...
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Oh, God. Fucking finally. Jesus. Okay, I'm actually supposed to go there. But if I remember correctly, I always get these paths mixed up. If I remember correctly, I think there's actually some loot down here. Well, Camelia's dead.
Into the fray!
There we go. Engraved lucky bracers. These bracers grant a +1 luck bonus to AC and +1 to reflex. These ones give an armor bonus, so we'll give that to her. And then info, inflict light wounds. Probably doesn't give me a good bonus, but yeah, it's not very good. But I do have a better chance of hitting with a dagger than I do with anything else now. And I can't equip armor yet, or possibly even at all.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. Wendwalk!
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
What is this place?
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
Demons are laying waste to Canabras.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabras. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
What are you doing here?
That's none of your business.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold. Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind. I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Sword of Holy Flame, how did it end up down here?
It came here with its owner a long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
70 years ago, in Uplander time.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades. The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire. So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Maybe the angel will dig himself out and find the sword for us. That might be our best shot in this chaos.
Lan, watch your tongue.
We'll find the sword faster if we work together.
An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
I found something. What's that there?
Unfortunately, my character is not that smart in the ways of religion.
No, what is that?
A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Nisha feels drops of searing blood running down her chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears, a cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Nisha's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly burst into her mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allied, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect, the people for whom I descended from the heavens and came to this turbulent mortal world for. There they are up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join with the traitors and paid dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I have the strength, I must. We're going to heal the wounded girl. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Nisha. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would leave us on a grand mission to stop demons forever. Is that true? The frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colorful robes observing the stars, a young female paladin praying while clutching a golden sword, the majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back. Then don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care, it is near. There, in the vision, the darkness of the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadows, the sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. Traders fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy. The wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot, and Nisha's head pounds with pain, and it is no longer clear whose pain it is. The person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. We're going to do Knowledge Arcana, but Nisha knows how to resist the influence such as this. Success. Force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but Nisha is stronger. She shakes off pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in the strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, the terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand wraps around the throat of the one called Lariel. Foolish angel struggling on the rocks, like a fly with its wings torn off. Intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whisper to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old, then quavering. Where are your gods, angels? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares to life in his hands, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks, its vitality ebbing, but this pride remaining undiminished. He grips the sword, and with his last burst of strength plunges it into the rock. Nisha senses that the vision is fading and the rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing she hears is, "You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day someone will come here, rise up my sword. They will rise it up and save and protect the innocent or punish evildoers and traitors." Save and protect. The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Nisha does not hear the final words, but she seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from her lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Nisha's chest fades away, the edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Looking down, Nisha sees the flaming sword in her hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what the sword looked like. With a final surge of warm, soothing light, the sword vanishes, and the light is drawn into her hand.
Hey, are you all right? You were kinda glowing just now.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
You saw it true, the traitor and the dying girl.
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you. Any chance you can whip it out again? We do kinda need it. Sorry, I crack jokes when I get nervous. And when I'm upset. And when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sull. You can show everyone the light of heaven, we'll rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
And what if she can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will just say we're crazy and turn its back on us.
That is just Wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more golden. Chief Saul needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you, an ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wendoag, don't be a sore loser. She is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before her, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff. Because she doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that. I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Take me to your chief.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
What do we have here?
Oh god, spiders. Oh nice, 6 points of damage. That's not a ton, but it's more than I was doing.
The light, take you!
Should look into getting them rapid fire as quickly as possible.
Irimosi Pravisi.
Damn it. I was really hoping she'd be able to hit with that. I was hoping by making Sela big, she gets a +2 to strength. And I was kind of
You're so awesome, Lan.
I was kind of hoping we could use that to deal some bonus damage.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Summon a soothing light. Every ally within 20 feet gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and enemies become dazzled. I'll have to keep that in mind. It would be kind of nice if it wouldn't move the camera around quite so much. There we go. As a giant, I'm glad she dealt more damage that time.
You are today's sacrifice.
So what's this wand? Wand of Cure Light Wounds. Damage, curing their wounds. Okay. So it's basically a Cure Light Wounds spell for free. Which is useful, especially in this early game.
I'll tear your throat out. No match for me.
Jeez. We're gonna move that over there just to be safe. We're gonna give Sela a boost because we don't have any immediate enemies to attack.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Finally, I was gonna say, how much health does it have? Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep going with this for now. Because I seem to be getting a little better with it. Can I charge?
I found
Cool.
something.
Being able to bull rush and charge gives me some bonuses to attacks if they land. Oh wow. You hit that so hard it blew up. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people who see things here clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Sol. I thought you considered them to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scare people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another thing to fight in the shield maze. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I could make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought, but we weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you'll hear whispers right behind you, and soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to have to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters bursts into the maze with no idea of where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all our problems. Don't you want to save the kids? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps you can make it to the end of the maze, and together we can find a way to the surface. I'll think about it. Uplanders, end times are upon us indeed. Chief Sol, we found the angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. She had a vision, and now the angel's sword, together with the light of heaven, are somehow inside her. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive, we can go and save them. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. An uplander with the light of heaven, that's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Lan speaks the truth. Performed a lawful action. So it is true, the angel did not forsake us. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women, their blood is on your hands now. I'm not responsible for their decisions. And why are they making these decisions? Because of you. Because you've sealed their fate. You're a murderer. You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, land, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. I sent a message to summon all of the tribes. It'll take time, yeah. But they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, land. Wait, Uplander. Rest in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Cool. So I leveled up and the game's like, yo, you should go rest so you can level up. Mostly just grabbing some loot. Horgus Worm, finally someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Worm. Yes, that worm. You've no doubt heard of me as I've spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. What kind of proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. You are a spellcaster, I presume, a sorcerer, a wizard. I can't tell which exactly, but it doesn't matter. Spells are always useful, especially in a situation like this. You are strong. It will be no trouble for you, but alas, I am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. We'll make it 2,000. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well. Make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in this village. We have to go. So cool. We have now basically got a guaranteed 2,000 gold for once we get the hell out of here. How's your leg? Well, it hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They bandaged me up all nice and smeared some stinking stuff on the wounds, so it looks like I'm going to live. They said wait a day, and I'll be right as rain, so I'm waiting. I have to go. Let's trade. I did not want that scroll of grease. Junk. Wait a minute. Masterwork. We'll keep the masterwork. You never know when it might be useful. So I've got 700 gold to work with. Cold Iron, Masterworks. Cold Iron Dagger. Cold Iron. And Finesse Wielding. We'll take that. Because Cold Iron works better for us. Oof, -6, -9. I'd never land a blow with that. Level up. So, class progression. So we get some skills. We can dump some in there. Okay. Okay. Aura of purity, disease, inhaled poisons and noxious gas effects such as stinking cloud are negated in a 10-foot area around the witch for a number of minutes equal to her level. Cackle. The witch can cackle madly as a move action. Any creature that is within 30 feet that is under the effect of an evil eye, hex, fortune hex, protective luck, or misfortune caused by the witch has the duration expended for one additional round. Evil eye. Target takes a -2 penalty to either AC, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. This hex lasts for a number of rounds equal to 3 plus the witch's intelligence modifier. I've got a pretty high intelligence modifier, I believe. Fortune. Help on good luck, allowing them to re-roll any ability roll, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better result. I believe Slumber is the most powerful one, at least for now. It's basically a free sleep spell. I think we'll go ahead and save the game here for the day and call it a night. We've been playing for a while now, and I think it would be a good idea. I hope you've enjoyed the game. I find it quite fun to play, and I know it's a little slower paced, but it's kind of like a game of chess. You've got to know what your players can do and what they're capable of. So, I hope you have enjoyed it, because it is a lot of fun. Let's go. It's no time to lose. Okay, yeah, I'll save the game here. Well, cool. Thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I know I did.